What's up to all my Spawn fans out there? This is Spawn Mantis 92. How's everyone doing today? I know it's hot, so I'm going to try to keep this short. Cause with my door closed, it gets really hot in here, but I got my fans running. You can probably hear it in the background. So I just want to make a quick announcement, some exciting news that I discovered last night, as a matter of fact. I think this was brought up maybe 2 days ago. So apparently they're doing another Spawn animated movie, I believe, with Keith David returning as Spawn and Mark Hamill, which he'll be doing the voice of Twitch. Very exciting. When I first saw Mark Hamill's voice, my first thought was, oh, he's going to do the voice of Clown. But no, he's going to do Twitch. Now, this was published on Sunday, July 26th. Well, yesterday, as a matter of fact. Now, this is from bleedingcool.com. I did some research on this site to make sure that this was legit, and it is. I kind of heard this website, in the past. So, just kind of through a quick read here. So it says, Spawn animated movie with Keith David and Mark Hamill ready by McFarlane. Spawn creator Todd McFarlane discusses an animated movie with voice work from Keith David and Mark Hamill that's pretty much ready to go. So, and then they give like a quick summary, like Todd McFarlane says an unreleased Spawn animated movie is nearly ready with Keith David and Mark Hamill on board. The 90-minute Spawn project is fully voiced and mostly developed, needing Foley and final animation to move ahead. McFarlane says he bought the Spawn animated film back after a production dispute, and it has been waiting in a box. McFarlane shared how Mark Hamill found Twitch's voice by dropping the cartoon style and playing the detective straight. So, says here, it's been 27 years since the revolutionary HBO adult animated series Spawn aired its final episode. It's a legacy that has remained with creator Todd McFarlane ever since, as it became a signature role for Keith David and has long been embraced by fans as the most definitive and grittiest adaptation of his comic. While he's been trying to get Al Simmons back on the live-action film screen since the 1997 Michael J. White starred the PG-13 film The Reboot, the legendary artist revealed to comicbook.com there's already a project in the can in the form of an unreleased animated film that starred the President Curve star and co-stars Mark Hamill, who plays Detective Twitch Williams, originally voiced by Michael McShane in the HBO series. So, says here, Spawn creator Todd McFarlane reveals details on unreleased animated film. Not only did McFarlane reveal his two signature stars, but he also said the project is fully voiced. When asked if he considered doing a comic sequel to the 97 Mark A.Z. Zip A film of the HBO series, no, not really, because I'd rather do the sequels on screen. Sure, you're like going, okay, let's just get more animation out, right, and let's do the follow-up of the animation on it, because I don't know if I ever said we were in the process of developing the return of this Spawn animation a while back. McFarlane said, and then I got in a fight at the very end with the production and the lawyer, so I just bought it all back. Nice, very nice. According to McFarlane, all that's needed is some post-production work. So I actually have a 90-minute animated show that's all been drawn, minus the cells. All the voices have been done, everything like we're ready. All we need is a little bit of Foley, which is sound effects and stuff, and then hand it to the studio to actually draw, right? So we're like, it's just been sitting in the box, way to go. I have just been sitting on that going, no, I think I need to get like the movie out, and then boom, once the movie comes out, if there's any success, then come out with that. But it's sitting there So anybody that wants to do animation, the first thing I want to do is say, hey, I've got this ready to tee up. We could get up there real fast if we just take what's in this box right now, because I bought all back. Very nice. As far as having Farley wanted Hamill to approach his role, yes, and Mark Hamill, let me tell you the Mark Hamill story. So Mark Hamill plays Twitch. He's one of the detectives, right? And that's so cool. But Mark Hamill, like, I'm going way back. I'm sure you remember this is when he's just starting to do animated voiceover. He's sitting in the booth and he starts doing this animated stuff. And I'm like, no, that's not it. You just need to relax. And basically, I was hiring actors to act, and then he just do this. Then he do his me. And it was like, no, I just need you. And after about 15 minutes of me rejecting him, right, fine, he just went, oh my God, Todd, so what do you want me to do? And I'm like, that's the voice. That's the voice. So, Hamill, best known for his work in the Star Wars franchise, developed far more opportunities in the voiceover world, most specifically as a maniacal Joker since Batman, the animated series. He rarely ever uses his regular voice in the role. He's like, that's my regular voice in my mind. That's what I've been saying. I just want you to do is act. I didn't hire you for a cute voice. I hired you, Mark Hamill, to act this voice. Like, just read the lines like you were an actor, an entire detective. And Farm said, yeah, and I played him like a few messages from a lawyer. I knew that was sort of a little bit mechanically when he talked. Yeah, and I go, if you want to slow it down a little bit, then he went, so I just talked like me. That's it, and he nailed it after that. That was easy because I'm being marked. Alright, ding 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 ding. So, yeah. So you got to see Spawn, based on the Image comic of the same name, ran for 3 seasons from 1997 to 1999, and followed Special Forces Alf Simmons, a decorated soldier who served in multiple branches of the armed forces, who was murdered and returned to Earth after swearing allegiance in hell to serve Mabolgia. The deal exchange of seeing his wife, voice of Dominic Jennings, and child voice of Cass Saucy, again not knowing how much time has passed and how she's moved on and married his best friend, voice of John Raptor Lee. He's also left permanently scarred and changed physically as a Hellspawn, trying to recruit new souls for his Hell's Army with a clown, voice of Michael Nicolsi. Keeping an eye on Spawn, making sure he remains attached. Al finds Nicholas Cagliostro, voiced by Richard Dysart, who knows the secret of his abilities, allows him to retain whatever humanity is left as a vigilante to protect the streets, and gives him a renewed purpose despite his new reality. For those on why McFarlane believes David is the Devin voice of Spawn, you can check out the entire interview. Stay tuned to Bleed Cool for your SDCC coverage. So, wow, exciting. Now, of course, we don't know when this is coming out, but this is exciting. I am glad that Keith David is returning as Spawn. And I don't know if I mentioned this in my past videos, but whenever I read Spawn, okay, I'm reading Spawn's dialogue, I always picture Keith David's voice. To me, Keith David will always be Spawn. Always. It's like when I'm reading a Batman comic, I picture Kevin Conroy's voice. So, you know. But yeah, just like Kevin Conroy will always be Batman, even though he passed away, but he will always be Batman in our hearts. At least to me, Keith David will always be Spawn. That's just me. So, exciting news, no release date. Like I said, they just dropped this yesterday. So, exciting. Of course, I'll keep you guys posted on this. So, yeah, from what I read, it's looking like he's going to do the movie first, okay? The King Spawn movie. If it's a success, which I hope it is, then we'll see some more cartoon. I cannot wait to hear Mark Hamill's voice as Detective Twitch. Very exciting. Now, of course, I don't know if it's going to be the voice of Clown, or Sam, or Wanda, Terry. It could be the same people, or it could be someone different. I don't know. Either way, I hope it's good. So anyway, I just want to share that with you guys. I'll put a link to this website in the description box so you guys can check it out for yourself. I'm excited for this because you know me. I've already did a review of the HBO cartoon. I love the series. I just wish they would have continued it, but yeah, sadly, that show is on a cliffhanger. But it's still fun to watch. I love it. But anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like. More videos coming your way. Yeah, and please stay cool out there. Okay, it's really hot outside. It's 92. It's going to get to 101. Right now, the real feel is 110. It's hot outside. Drink plenty of water. Stay cool. If you have any pets out there, bring them inside. If you can't, make sure they've got shade and water out there. So yeah, so look after your furry companions. I know I am. Yeah, I've got several cats outside that I'm keeping an eye on. So anyway, thank you for watching. Again, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.